Hi everyone, Letty here. Today I'm going to share with you another craft with me video where we make project number 6 from the May 2021 Echo Park Club EP box. We're going to make mini slimline cards. So again, this is using the May 2021 Echo Park Club EP box. The collection that came with this kit was Summer by Cardabella. Now the 6x6 was not included in the kit. I bought this a la carte. I am going to try to finish off this 6x6 paper pad. I do have 10 sheets remaining. But if you have this kit, you could always cut down your 12x12s down to 6x6 in order to do the same project that I'm going to be doing. I have already cut it down to a true 6x6. I've taken off the branding strip. My project number 6 is going to be mini slimline cards. What I'm planning on doing is cutting up these 6x6 papers into card mats for mini slimlines and then decorating with these mini tags and using as many of these as I can. And then I already have the mini slimline card bases that I pre-made off camera. And then just in case anybody had a question on this, these are the envelopes I use for the mini slimlines. I got these at Dollar Tree. They're the number 6 3/4. Again, I got these at Dollar Tree, but you can get them anywhere. So I will prep all of the cards off camera and then I'll be right back and I'll just assemble all of them with you on camera. So I went ahead and I did pull out the washi tape from this kit as well to try to use it up since I hadn't really used it at all. And you can see here the 6x6 paper pad is smashed. We're going to end up using the entire thing, what was left of it. Again, project number 5 that I just did was my layered tags. And I actually thought that I would just add them to the fronts of some of these mini slimlines because I had 5 tags. So I would go ahead and make 5 cards with those. And then I did add washi to several of the card mats just as a little extra layer, just to add some extra dimension, some extra depth to the card, more pattern. I did add some glue, foam dimensional or super glue foam dimensional tape to the backs of some of these. I got those from Dollar Tree as well, just to pop them up. And then I had one little tag left over, so I went ahead and brought in some of those little fussy cut stamps that I had from the collection, and I went ahead and finished. I'm going to finish off this one card with a few of the stamps as well, since I only had one tag left. So I'm going to use my ATG tape runner. I have my little cutting mat from Dollar Tree, and then I'm going to go ahead and just assemble all of these or finish gluing all of them on camera right now. On this first card, I really like that little pattern of the little flower cart, and so I wanted to try to use that in some way, shape, or form. So I went ahead and made that as the main part of the mat. I made sure not to cut or not to use the other side, and then I added the tag, some of those stamps, and that finishes out my first card. Now, the next cards I'm going to do are the ones where I did my project number 5, the layered tags. This is one way that you can use these layered tags, especially if you're not using them in the traditional sense of for like Christmas gifts. You could make tags year-round, different seasons, different reasons, and then just layer them on top of cards. And so here's an example of where I'm actually just adding, as simple as it is, you see here, I'm adding a card mat to my card base, and then I'm literally gluing my tag, my decorative tag, right on top. It doesn't get any easier than this. What's nice about this project is you can assembly line the tags off camera, make a ton of them, and then go back in for a second project just like this one and just turn them all into cards. And you see here, I mean, it really just makes the card. Now it is a little bit dimensional. So what I did was I'm just literally using the ATG tape runner on the back of the tags. I'm not adding any additional dimensional dimension to it. I'm literally just keeping them very flat because they're already pretty dimensional. So these are the tag cards. So if you were wondering what you can do with them, this is one option. Now you can use them for other things. You can use them on gifts, to decorate things, to put on fronts of albums. You've got so many options, but this is definitely one option for you. Now for these little tags that I had prepped, what I did was I added a strip of the washi to the card mat, and then I just folded it over so I don't have to worry about the sides of the washi coming up. Then I glued it down, and then I added anywhere from 3 to 4 of these little mini tags that I got from the 6x6 paper pad, and I'm just adding them to the fronts as my focal point. I did sort through all of them to try to match them up, to kind of see what would go with each other, what went with the patterns, but for the most part I literally just picked 3 or if not 4 little tags and added them to these cards. I did pop them up on some of that foam dimensional tape from Dollar Tree, but you do not have to do that. You can leave them flat if you want more of a flat card. but I actually did pop them up just a little bit because I think it just adds so much more dimension, and I just like the way that it looks when it has a little piece of the card raised up just like this. All in all, I think these cards took me maybe around 20 minutes just to kind of glue all together. It was very, very quick and easy. And because I did this in stages, because I prepped them off camera and then I came back in and glued them, it just made the project so super quick and easy. So I definitely, invite you to try this project. Get a 6x6 paper pad, cut the sheets in half, which are 3x6 inches. Use them as your mini slimline card mats, and then just decorate them using whatever embellishments you have. And in this case, I ended up having these little fussy cut tags, and I popped them up on some dimensional tape, and then I'm just adding them to my cards, and I feel like this makes, all of it. Now I did add a little bit of washi tape to some of these cards you see here. That's a great way of using your washi. Add it to your card mats. Now, if you did not like how the washi tape itself is kind of see-through, you could absolutely put a layer of white cardstock or white paper under it, and that will work. If you have white tape, you can use white tape. If you have sticker paper, you could cut down sticker paper and then add the washi right on top, so that way the images on the washi tape could kind of show a little bit clearer. I was okay with it. I don't think it distracted too much when you actually see it in person. It looks a little worse on camera, but it doesn't actually look as bad in person, so I was okay with it. So I did not add anything below it, but you could also put the washi on the inside of your card, add a strip of it to the inside. You can add a strip of washi to your envelope to decorate it. You've got so many options with the washi, and I'm surprised I made it this far and hadn't used my washi at all, but which is why I wanted to take it out to try to use it, since I hadn't really used it. I'm already reaching towards the end. I think these are my last two cards here. These I did end up using 4 of those little bitty tags on the fronts of these cards, only because I thought they all went really well with this watermelon paper, and I thought the watermelon paper was super cute. So you can see here how I put 4 instead of 3 on those. But for the most part, I did end up using only 3 on all of the other cards. So this literally is the last card right here. I'm reaching the end of my box, so I think that one of the next big projects for me is just going to be some scrap cards and some cut apart cards. So let's do a quick recap. I made 20 mini slimline cards using this Club EP Echo Park May 2021 kit. Just a ton of really cute cards that I ended up with. This collection is super cute. It's called Summer by Cardabella. And again, this was the May kit. Super cute. I will have some close-up pictures on my Instagram, which is Party Planner Papery. Definitely check it out if you'd like to see a little bit more of a close-up picture or just some additional pictures of these cards. You can send me your questions or leave me messages on Instagram. And then these are the actual project number 5 tags that I made, and I added these to the cards. So if you'd like to see how I made those tags, check out video number 5 or project number 5. So that was Echo Park Club EP, my May 2021 kit. Project number 6 was 20 mini slimline cards, and this is again the summer collection by Cardabella. So thanks for visiting, everyone. Hope you subscribe, like this video, follow me on Instagram, and as always, happy crafting.